to get you face to face. Hey, you're crazy, bitch, but you fuck so good I'm on top of it when I dream. I'm doing you all night, scratches all down my back to keep it right on. Hey, you're crazy, bitch, but you fuck so good.
One of these days, we're going to have the whole song. I'm going to be jamming back here.
We'll just run the whole show just with the song going.
Just let
The whole intro
song
will
go.
be the whole hour.
There we go.
Happy Monday, everybody. What is today? January 22nd. And it's still bleeping cold.
Yes.
Ice storm this morning when we woke up. Tried to go to work. I actually tried to go to work. Backed out of the driveway, got out on the street, slid all the way down to the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
I almost looked like that fire truck that they got the video of going through that neighborhood.
Missouri is just...
But I mean, it wasn't just Missouri. A lot of people got hit. Oklahoma got hit. I know Texas got hit. I mean, it's bad. It's been a wacky wet winter.
It has been.
Let's count down to May. The crawfish boil.
Crawfish boil.
Let's get some nice weather going.
We better get some good weather because we're expecting y'all to get out here and eat a bunch of food
and get to know one another
and have fun.
Actually see people in person.
Exactly.
So, again, happy Monday for the replay crew. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I think we sometimes forget that not everybody can get in here when we're on, and they have to go back and watch sometimes. Which
happens to us.
Yeah, we have to do it a lot sometimes.
Yep. Life gets busy.
It does.
Things pop up, and you got to do things. And I don't expect. I mean, I don't expect you guys to be here every week. I mean, it's an hour out of your day. Monday evenings.
I know.
We love seeing you guys here, but
I know. I
I
like everybody in chat.
Yeah.
I like to see everybody in chat because then I get to say hey.
Yeah.
But
So the first one in tonight was Mr. Sammy Vargas.
Sammy.
Mr. Bowl Python himself. And then we had the beautiful Gaelic girl all the way from Ireland.
Yes, that's my beautiful girl.
And they're having some nasty weather over there.
Bad weather. My crew is not in tonight because there's some drama going on in the crime community, and hopefully there's a case that's getting some attention. So,
awesome. So they'll be part of the replay crew.
They will be on the replay crew.
Yep. So, and then you already know who's next.
I already know, Don.
Father Don D.
Father Don D.
And then we got RO 5.0. What's up, brother? And we got Boza Reptiles, Mr. Kike. And you got the beautiful Mitzi Ann all the way from Louisiana.
That's our beautiful girl. I tell you what, though, our Kike, he was already posting it out earlier, so the crew knew where to come.
Yeah. And then we got the other beautiful lady, Miss TJ, Ripping Reptiles. And I'm sure Greg will be popping in here in a little bit. All the way from Virginia.
I tell you what.
And we got Mr. Stan the man.
Tell you what.
Sea of Serpents.
Love that man.
Yep.
I love that man.
Yeah. I wanna give a huge shout out to everybody that helped with the fundraiser auction last week. Over $12,000 raised.
Gosh.
Almost $13,000 raised. It was amazing.
They kicked some major butt, and we were the losers that I was. Last week was
I fell asleep on the couch.
Well, I took you through it last week. I was coming off some medication that messed with my head. It was a neuromed, and
you wore me out.
I did. So, I was really, really sick last week, y'all, and
but it's not over.
It's not over.
There's some things in the works.
Yeah, I understand. There's still some stuff. Some
items that need to be get rid of.
Yes, and we are happy to help in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. So stay tuned for
absolutely
some
absolutely
some info on that.
Yes.
We got Kent Craft Brew, and Kent helped out with that auction tremendously.
Tell you what, that's a good crew over there.
Yeah. We have a tight knit crew. I mean, this whole community is very tight knit, and will give you a shirt off their back to help you out.
Yes, they will.
Kent, thank you for helping out with that auction. I know you were in the background. You were throwing. I mean, you ran the auction.
That whole, I think Justin and Alexandra from Pressure, Kent from Craft Brew, Ken, Stan. There was a whole lot of them.
And then everybody that was there, participating,
bidding and putting up snakes and everything else. God bless y'all.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And then we got Mr. Blaker's Pythons. It never misses a show. And if he misses a live, he is always there.
Always on the replay crew.
So, and then we got, where did my beautiful Ashley go?
Well,
there's the beautiful Ashley. Welcome.
Tell you what.
And then we got the beautiful Kyle. Oh. He's blowing me kisses. I told you he was blowing me kisses. I knew it before he even did it.
You and your brother bromance.
All right. So that is
I tell you what.
That we got through the chat real quick tonight.
There's a lot going on with weather and everything else.
And we're in the swing of things of breeding season. And I mean, there's just a lot going on right now.
I know.
So, but we always say, I'm excited about our guests.
I really am.
We actually got to meet them.
We did.
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago, we got to meet them in Oklahoma.
I dressed up for them.
You look very beautiful tonight.
Don't look at my feet though.
Well, don't show what you have on, Mrs. Donahue.
I'm gonna show it.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna embarrass yourself.
Am I gonna embarrass myself?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm dressed up from the top. I've only got my Crocs on. I'm looking good, pretty much from the top up. But if you're looking at my feet, I got my Crocs on.
Our podcast was like way up here.
And
now it's like way down here. Our ratings just dropped. We will not be asked to go to the Emmys this year. The global awards or whatever.
I've been practicing. Here, hand me this. I've been practicing.
Well, all the practice went to waste now after you showed what you had on your feet. So for the best podcasting of the year goes to Angie with Celtic Balls.
Oh my God. There's so many people that I need to thank for this. Oh my God.
Okay, you're cut. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
But I didn't even get to my speech.
That was enough.
I didn't even get to my speech yet.
You are. Look, we're losing followers as we speak. I think our guests left us already. They said, "Fuck this, we gone. we ain't putting up with this shit for an hour." Blue Zombie stopped in and said, "I'm turning around."
Out.
Oh my! You're cut off. Just like you've been voted off the island. Oh my gosh! You know what? I don't even know what to say now. You're a nut. There's
things fun. I make things fun.
I think there's something like wrong with you.
I've only had like 2 sips.
I know we just opened them up.
This.
Maybe you need to drink some more.
Oh my God.
But oh, Morph Master J Johnny is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right.
Okay.
Before YouTube suspends us, before we lose all of our subscribers,
and before we lose any possibility of ever getting
ever going to the Emmys, you mean? Because that performance right there, they're not to bring you. Not in your Crocs, they're not. I'm about ready to click on our guests, and I hope they're still here.
Okay, let's hope. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed.
So who do we have tonight?
We have Bohemian. We have Carissa and Sam.
From Bohemian Exotics. And like I said, we did meet them.
We did get to meet them. That was exciting.
So
I love when we get to meet people.
Oh, I am too. So let's bring them on out. If my mouse works.
I'll behave.
It's not you. That ain't gonna happen. Look, Carissa's back there shaking her head. She knows.
Oh, shoot.
All right, let's bring them on out. Well, what is up, guys? How are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, goodness.
Pretty good.
Good. You're in the chat all the time. People know you in this community. For the ones that are new to our community, can you tell everybody who you guys are and your business name?
Okay, I'm Carissa. This is my husband.
Sam?
I don't know what you want me to say. We have a Bohemian Exotic. We started doing this in 2022, and here we are now.
Awesome.
There you go.
And you look behind you, and all I see is racks. And you've only been in it for a couple years, and you've already you caught the bug, and you went with it.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
So how did you guys start? What brought you to saying, hey, I like snakes, I like ball pythons, I want some snakes, and then hey, let's start breeding? How did that all go about?
Well, I would say that we don't have your average story. I have spent my entire life being absolutely terrified of snakes. Like, couldn't look at pictures. I couldn't watch videos. Nothing. Terrified. My son got a leopard gecko. Mother freaking gateway drugs. Are you serious? It's like the chickens to farming, okay? So he gets this leopard gecko, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could do four-legged creatures. I could do this. And so we got another one and another one. And that went to bearded dragons. The whole time, this guy's like, I want a snake. And I was like, no. I'm not there. I think it took, I want to say 6 months probably for him to convince me. And I was like, okay, we have to have locks. I'm not feeding it. I'm not touching it. Nothing. I want nothing to do with this thing. It was 2 months later that I finally was able to hold her, and I was like, what in the world have I been afraid of my entire life?
Yep.
I mean, it was that fast. It was like, as soon as I just allowed myself to be okay with it. And from there, we started watching videos and stuff like that, because I could watch videos at that point.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, hey, we could do that. We could breed. And I was like, yeah, we could. And I'm the one that turned it into all of this. Like,
yeah.
I was just getting like 4 or 5, like a little project, and that's it, just for fun. But
Right. So, Sam, were you comfortable with snakes at the beginning?
yeah, I played with everything, like down at the creek or at a pond or whatever. I never had any growing up. I wish I knew that I liked them as much as I did growing up, but
yeah,
I was okay with it.
Awesome. Our brother Kurtwood came in.
You
So before we get farther into the interview, tonight at 9 p.m. Central Time, is the after party. I call it the after party. They have their own.
They do.
Kurtwood goes live. So when we finish up, Kurtwood starts up. So
That's
you
when
guys
the fun
go
kids
over.
start.
That's where it starts getting
that's
wild.
That's when the wild
So.
parties start.
All right.
The fun kids.
But I appreciate you coming in, Kurtwood. So yeah, TJ said 1, 2, 10, 30, 100, simple math. That's how it goes.
Yeah, basically.
So when you first started getting into it, was there certain morphs that you were buying, or was it just something that visually you liked?
So my very first snake was a purple passion because it had purple in the name and it was pretty. That was as far as my understanding went at the time. It took us several months to kind of understand everything.
I don't think we still do.
No. We still don't. Sorry. I'm not trying to say we got our crap together. We don't. We're still very much learning. But yes, I had a game plan, I guess, when we went into this. I knew I wanted to buy breeders because I wanted to start breeding. And so we were actually like getting all of the materials to build this room while I was acquiring my collection. Okay. So that was fun.
Yeah.
But we had plans, yes. Like we wanted, to do a yellow belly complex project, and we wanted to do like a blue-eyed Lucy complex project, and we have our clown banana project. I mean, we definitely had a plan before we started jumping into it, but our first initial buys were just pets.
Oh.
I mean, they're not going to stay that way. The very first snake that we bought will always be a pet.
Right.
She's probably never going to rebirth. She's a single gene Angie.
Uh-huh.
We actually did intend to breed her, but it was like once we brought her out here and put her in the racks, she changed.
Really?
It was like, yeah, she stopped eating really well for us. So we just recently brought her back inside and have decided we weren't going to breed her.
Okay. See, and that was, I mean, it pretty much how you guys started is pretty much how we started. Now I was the one definitely afraid of snakes. I mean, now I can say that I could look at them through glass. I loved looking at them through glass. But if there was no barrier between us, I was turning and running. And I knew Angie, and I know I tell this story probably almost every week. Angie, when she was a school teacher, they would bring in educational snakes for the class. So Angie got to handle a lot of the snakes, and I knew she could handle them, she could take care of them, and I got to observe them. And that was perfectly fine with me. So for her 50th birthday, I bought her a snake, and it was a queen bee. I mean, it was a pastel lesser spider, some possible hets, but I didn't even know what the hets were at that time, right? I didn't know what a spider complex was, didn't know what it was pretty. To me, it was a pretty snake, so we bought it.
And we didn't care at the time.
No,
about,
because it was a pet.
Yeah, wobble or anything like that, because we didn't have a clue.
And then the same thing, we liked them. So we bought a few more, but they were pets.
Yes.
And, just single gene type animals, and then start watching the videos, start saying, hey, we can do this. and that's how we started too. I mean, pretty much exact same story, but our first female. So the first one we ever bought was a female. We didn't. Again, at the time, we weren't thinking about breeding nothing, so we didn't care male, female. We luckily enough, we bought a female, and so she is breeding for us. She's bred for us, and but yeah, I mean, same exact. Now some of the snakes that we bought from the beginning we're selling off. I mean, we kind of practiced with them, learned how to breed and
did some
and
experimental.
and now we're kind of
breeding.
passing them on and that. So
yeah, they've served a purpose, and they're moving out of the nest now and going to another home.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was fun to practice. And
Danny came in.
Danny came in.
I saw Danny come in.
Tammy
Welcome.
came in.
Miss Tammy came in, and we got Barnes Family Pies Rob.
Yes.
Welcome. So, yeah. So where are you guys at? Okay, so last year was your first breeding season, and now we talked backstage and all that, so it's like I'm asking you again. You guys went big your first season. I mean, you guys went full force, and you had double-digit clutch.
Yes.
How was? Well, let's tell everybody how many clutches you had, and how was that experience right off the bat?
So for our first season, we were breeding 19 pairs. We ended up with 13 clutches. That's a lot. That's a lot for your first season. We ended up with, I want to say, 73 babies total. And I only have enough spots behind me for 66. So we had it was quite the learning curve. He kept telling me the whole time that we were breeding, you need to be putting more back for whenever we have babies. You need to be putting babies down, and I was like, but I can't kill them. They're so cute. I couldn't do it. And what I ended up doing was letting my rats get too big.
Yep.
And then putting them down because I was like, well, I can't keep feeding them and I can't feed what. So then we put them down, right? And then I start realizing, okay, I know we got to get into a groove of this, right?
Yep.
I thought I had figured it all out. I was wrong, y'all. So wrong. I'm just barely making it through with feeding right now.
Right.
I am able to feed. We breed our own rats and ASFs, and I am able to stay on top of making sure that everybody is fed. But I don't have anything left over. I have nothing extra that I can put in the freezer right now. So it's like I should have done a little bit of a better job when I started. Mm-hmm. So I do have those regrets.
But you learned from it. You made it through it. You learned from it. I mean, that's a lot of rats. That's a lot of, and I don't know what you start yours off with. With our hatchlings, they start off with rat fuzzies straight off the bat. They go straight to a rat fuzzy, and that's a lot of rat fuzzies at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then if you're still trying to feed the rest of your collection.
Exactly. Your babies are eating all of your food at that point. Yeah. So, yes, you definitely start getting into a pickle if you're not making enough rats.
Right.
Which,
right.
It's like I'm always behind and trying to catch up on that.
Yep.
Or just at, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm never going to get ahead.
Right. But
our girl
Miss Jules.
Our girl Jules is in. So everybody remember to say hi to Jules.
From the crime family.
From our crime family.
Miss Carissa stopped in. I think that's the two new that stopped in. Right. So now you're producing the rats. You're able to get on top and start feeding the collection.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to start looking at growing some out for when your breeder females and males are done breeding.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at now. We're having to hold some back for the rats that are retiring.
Yes. And that's hard too sometimes whenever you're feeding 100 snakes.
Yeah. Miss Stephanie came in. Stephanie became a family member at the St. Louis show.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. So.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she adopted one of our babies.
Aw.
Yeah. So you guys, 2 weeks ago, we met you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know you were to be there. You didn't know we were to be there. I mean, we walked up to your booth and you were like, "Hey, You guys are
We know who
Celtic
you
Mom.
are. We know who you are. And it always surprises us when people know who we are, because it's always just like, oh yeah. People do.
But you know, we knew you guys through your company
name, and we knew.
And when we looked up at your banner, we were like, oh shit,
we know
okay.
you. We know who you are.
Yeah.
We know you're always in our chat. We know who you are.
That was a great surprise.
But it always surprises us when people do recognize us and know who we are, and we're always like, oh my God, that's so humbling, because we never know that people know who we are.
And I'll tell you a little kind of funny / weird story. Yesterday at the gym. Now, we have quite a few breeders around us. We know who they are. We go to the gym yesterday. We walk in. This guy gets up. He was like, can I get a picture with you guys? And we looked at each other and we were like, oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he watches videos. Don't know anything about him. But he
was sending it to his friend.
And it was weird. It was a weird feeling. It's just like, what?
Wait a minute.
And we're so small in the social media realm, in the in the overall picture, we're so small in the social media and in the reptile community, but it was weird. It was weird. So, but it's kind of funny at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whis came in. Whis, give us a number. Where are you at now? You got to be getting close to that 1K. You got to
be getting close to the 1K. Yeah. If you are not subscribed to our brother Whis, I don't know what you're missing out.
Yep. Get over there and sub to him.
You're definitely missing out, because he's got some fire, and you want to check out his channel. So get over there and subscribe to our brother Whis.
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, we'll go back to where we met. Where did we meet at?
We met at the Herps show in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
And how did that weekend go for you guys?
It was our second show, and it was better than the first show, although the first show was good. So it went well.
Good. So like you said, your second show. So you guys, I mean, you had these hatchlings. What was the first show you guys hit?
So we did the Show Me and OKC.
Okay.
Okay.
So you do the Show Me and the Herps kind of locally to you.
Right. Yeah. We're just going to do the 4 shows this year just to kind of get our feet wet a little bit, before we start branching out and doing some of the shows where we're going to have to not sleep in our own bed.
Right. Yes. Which I don't know how we got wrangled into it, but I think when we started vending, we kind of sat down and said, what's 8 hours from us?
Whatever's 8 hours, we'll do 8 hours.
And whatever was in that circle, that was the shows we started hitting. And so there was a lot of sleeping in hotels. And I mean, to this day, I think we only hit 2 shows here, 2 shows locally here. Everything else is out of town and hotel rooms, but we have such a great support system. We have Eric and Courtney with Drop Time Reptiles out in New York. They come out and they support us at shows. They came out to the Nashville show.
Yep.
We got Colin Ashley with TER. They come out, support us at our shows. And that's actually why we were at the Shawnee show, because they were vending that show as well. And we went down there and support them. And it was awesome because we got to meet you guys in person.
Yeah.
So, which was awesome. And it was a good show. I mean, there was a good turnout. There was a couple empty booths that I was not expecting because we tried to vend it earlier in the year. And there was no open booths.
You took over an empty booth. I'm just saying.
Well, but I'm talking actually planning in the show.
You know. Ryan, Little Feeding's in here.
Unique Serpents by Maki.
Maki is in here,
So,
family.
She is locally here. So we're going back to the rats. We're starting to produce enough where we can start selling off a little bit, and it's just a small amount, just to help some family members out. So there's a couple of folks that we help supply rats to, and Maki's one of them. So she gets to come here and hang out with us and have an awesome time.
You make it sound like it's, she gets to do that.
No,
I
force herself.
Yeah.
I force her to come over and hang out with us.
You
do. So 4 shows this year. What's your upcoming show?
In March, I believe, is Show Me.
Another Show Me show.
Show Me show.
Okay, and that's Shawnee or OKC.
OKC.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you guys, I mean, you have a huge breeder just down the street from you, with Will Banks.
Will Banks.
Yeah.
Have you been out to his facility?
So the very first snake we ever acquired was bought from a Will Banks, and I then thought that all reptile breeders just had like big ass facilities like that. No. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now there's a lot of I don't know what's the word. Conflict, not conflict. People there.
Some people
you
like
either
them,
love
some
them,
people
love
don't.
them or you hate them. I guess we don't have a problem with the Will Banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't have problems.
We don't either.
I mean, he produces a lot of snakes. He's got to get rid of them somehow. He does go to the major events there in the Dallas area, Arlington area, and he sells a lot of snakes for cheap, and it helps it hurts other vendors. But again, that's his.
But he gets snakes into hands of some people that wouldn't otherwise have them. So
yeah,
I mean, it's here and there.
Yeah.
We don't have a problem with Will Banks either. We've got a Will Banks snake, maybe more than one.
Yeah.
I don't, but
yeah,
it is.
We have
it is.
several. Yeah, we we have several of them. So.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have a problem with him either.
But huge.
Yeah, we'll go get help from them too if we don't have enough or whatever.
Yeah, the people up there kind of know us and talk to
them. You guys have an open invitation up there, huh?
Yeah, we just kind of talk to everybody.
A couple of his we've hung out and partied with a couple of the guys from his
from his facility
and had a great time with them. So
like you, I mean, we don't have an issue with them.
We don't have an issue with them at all.
It's business, and like you said, when you're producing thousands and thousands of snakes a year, I mean, you got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
There's definitely been theory that it hurts the market around us, but I have no idea if that is fact or not. I just feel like that's what people say.
Yeah. Did you say Ryan Lil Fiends was in?
Lil Fiends in?
Yeah. So and we spoke about this earlier. You built all your enclosures. You built your own rack system.
Yes. Yeah. So I actually built this room that we're in. Everything. I built all the things. I like building things. It's really exciting and fun.
Now, Sam, are you comfortable with that? With her being the handyman?
Yeah. I got to work on a whole bunch of other stuff, so.
And he also likes cooking more than I do.
So trade-off.
We have a weird, non-traditional relationship, I guess.
There is nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So Angie can't cook, so I end up doing all the cooking. She can't mow the lawn, so I mean, pretty much all she does is the laundry. I mean, that's about
my job apparently is to sit and look pretty and eat bonbons. I do nothing. You just ask, Kyle and Ashley. I just sit and look pretty.
No, but that's awesome. I'm not a handyman myself. I've tried. I get frustrated. Like we were talking earlier, I start throwing hammers. I start screaming. I mean, it just does not go well for me. So everything that we get is already pre-made.
There's some that Maki.
Don't call out my sissy like that. At least she said "sir" behind it. I mean, at least. Well, I'm gonna get myself into trouble.
You're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
But you know what? I'm about ready to do it. I'm gonna get myself into trouble. And Maki, at least you realize that you need to call me sir. You know I love you, girl. But she did all capitalize it though. Yeah. So everything we get in, I mean, it's, I know we spend low extra money. Pull up damn me. Nah, look. I got her so frustrated. I'll pull up damn me. Nah, look. Oh, so no, that's awesome. I wish I was a handyman. There's some things that, we can build. Now we are sponsored by someone else locally with you, which is Recoil Reptiles. So we get all of our hatchling racks and our 6-foot enclosures and other than the ARS racks we get from Denise and Alan with Recoil Reptiles. So it's awesome. But I wish I was a handyman. Your rat rack back there, we kind of built one like that. Yours is probably a lot more sturdy than ours is. Ours sways from left to right. You pull a tub out, the tub might drop on you. Rats go everywhere. But we did attempt to.
We did,
and we use it.
Well, we do use it.
Yeah. So
we do use
it. So 13 clutches last year, paired 19. What are you guys pairing this year?
So we're actually pairing less this year. We're aiming for 12. Okay. That's our pair. We'll see if they all go. I bet they will. We're kind of just trying to do less because obviously we all need to do our due diligence, and we have discovered since doing shows that we did it all wrong and we have to start over anyway. So
with morphs and that you're talking, or?
Yes. I mean, we don't really have to start all over. I'm being dramatic a little. It just feels like a lot. Like it feels like a lot when you go into it a year ago and you felt like you were doing it right, and now everything is at least half of what I bought it for. I mean, which is part of the deal, Yep. So it's hard when you buy a bunch of animals and you think you're doing it right, but you're not doing it right.
But you know what's good about that though? What's that, Sam?
We just got a bunch of incomplete dominance and stuff that we want to work more recessives into, but need to restructure.
Yeah, we're just restructuring that. Thank you.
Yeah, but the way we looked at it was the ones that we bought and paired the first couple years were learning experience. That's what we learned on. They weren't the most expensive animals. And then from there, we've been kind of up in our collection here and there. And
Nobody really knows what's in our collection.
half the time we don't know what's in our collection.
There's a few people that are here consistently that know what's in our drawers, but for the most part, most people don't know what we're working with because we don't talk about it really. There's some people that do, but we don't put a lot out there, and it's not because we're trying to be secretive. It's just we're more interested in bringing people on and talking about what they're working with than just putting what we're doing out there and like bombarding everybody with what we're doing.
Yeah.
And so what we're getting rid of, most people are like, oh damn, I didn't even know you had that. And we're like,
yeah.
You know? Yeah, okay.
Rob M came in. Pip Stalkers, our daughters, Ashley and Nikita. They're over here almost there every weekend.
Oh my God.
We got Trev Time came in.
Trev is one of my crime.
Okay, one more of your crime family. Eric B came in. Eric B's got the big eyes, making sure it's safe to stop on in today. Hey, he's not there to get bombarded with Juicy G stuff.
I'm letting you know, Trev is Little Summer Wales is the one that's been missing out of Tennessee for the past almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in June. He's been the one, him and Muscles and Mascara. They've been the ones fighting and advocating, and Trev's been right there from the beginning. And he's
awesome.
Very young. He's early 20s, but he's been there from the beginning trying to
that's
fight.
like baby to us.
I know. So like when we like surround him in the chat because we feel like somebody's like, you know, messing with him.
Are protecting him.
Oh my God. We're like mother hens with him.
Yeah. And we got Kevin with 4S Pythons. Thank you for stopping in. All right. So going for one less clutch, but you guys are reconfiguring. What's some of the genes that you guys are starting to work with now? Or what's some of the genes that you guys are working with, and then some of the genes that you've brought in?
We got a piano clown project that we're playing with, and then we're starting to play with hypo.
Okay.
Oh, we love hypo.
I want to just hypo everything because everything's. And then we just got some baby hypo rainbow hets.
Het rainbows.
Okay, nice. Okay.
So hopefully those will work out, but those gotta.
Now, can I ask where you picked those up from?
One on Morph Market and one from Amos.
So one was from Trophy Exotics and the other one was from Amos.
Okay. And now Amos was at the Shawnee show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And we like Amos a lot.
Yeah. Hey, he's good to, and I'll tell you what, he's got some fire. He's working with some stuff.
He's got Stranger, and
I mean,
he's got Acid.
Yeah, pretty much anything that you need, he has.
There's our Muscles.
Yeah, and then the Muscles and Mascara, beautiful lady right there, fit lady. She scares me. I'm afraid she's gonna beat me up one day. So I think she was to go to the. She was going to go to the Tennessee show, but she got busy. She had some stuff going on in the family.
Sick.
Yeah.
Our Muscles was sick.
Yeah. So
they just had a show over the weekend.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yes, they did.
Okay, good.
So I'm hoping that they did really well.
Yeah.
So
and there's Greg. We knew Greg would be stopping in. So welcome, Greg. Okay, so you want to get hypo into pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Is that one of your one of the recessives that you really want to hit hard then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a little cryptic male or Krypton male that we just picked up as well that we're gonna start working in.
Okay.
Trying to think of what else we have. I think that might.
I want to play with lace and
Yeah, we have a little bit of lace, but mostly what we have is incompletes, and we are now trying to combine.
Right. Yeah. And that's kind of where, we started in the codoms and that, and had a little bit of recessive stuff. The first few years we were producing hets. I mean, we didn't have anything to actually make a visual. This year was the first year that we've made visual stuff. Lavenders, pieds.
Yeah.
I think that was actually the only visual stuff we made this year was lavender and pieds. Clowns have just been
a nemesis to us.
Yeah, we have not been able to hit a clown yet. We're going for, I think, 3 pairings this year.
Yeah.
3 clown pairings this year. So hopefully we hit something this year. But yeah, it's crazy. But talking about hypo and krypton, you said, correct? You've seen Pipstalker stuff.
Oh,
Pipstalkers works a lot of hypo and cryptic. I think it's cryptic stuff. So they're real big into the hypo and cryptic stuff.
They have great taste.
Oh, they are very. I don't want to say they're secretive because they're not secretive what they have, but they're very low key.
They're very low key. They're our daughters.
They are our daughters.
And they're always willing to share. They're always share knowledge. They're always willing to share project things. I mean,
I go to Ashley all the time, and we talk about different morphs, or she'll come over and help us identify stuff, and she'll be look for this one little trait, and they'll tell you, like blackhead. I was having problems with blackhead stuff this year, and she was like, "Look at the eye stripes." She was like, "If the eye stripes cut off short, it's definitely blackhead." And so she really helped out a lot.
And we don't work cryptic or krypton. And if anybody asks me about either of those, and I send them directly to Ashley, because I'm like, look, my daughter knows those are 2 genes that I do not know. I can help you with a lot. Dad can help with you a lot. But those are 2 that I just don't know. And I send them to Ashley every time because I'm like, she works with them. She knows those. And I will send you directly to her.
Yeah, like an encyclopedia of knowledge with them. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're just 5 minutes down the road.
Yes.
I mean, so it's nice.
Yeah. We see the girls about every weekend. We see Maki about every weekend.
Yep. So when it's all said and done, and you guys have capped out on how many breeding pairs you have and all that, what number of clutches do you want per year?
That's a fantastic question. I don't know. I feel like I need to experience more. I'm gonna say like 25.
Which is a good number.
That is a really good number.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming. It's doable.
The first time I was ever asked that question, I said 100. I said I want 100 clutches a year.
I looked at him like he had lost his damn mind.
And after this year, I was like, fuck that. There's no way we're doing 100 clutches a year. I think I'm more down to the 60 to 80 range now. But, I mean, just going back to the rats, how many rats you have to produce is just astonishing. And I could just, I don't know if we have enough room to expand our rat operation to feed 100 clutches a year. Plus, your breeders and your grow out and everything else. So, And you'll be proud handling snakes. Next turn right now and closing the sale, holding them for a fun. It shows to attract customers. Awesome. So Muscles is she's a little leery around the snakes. It sounds like she's starting to get a little more comfortable, which is awesome. She's holding a snake now. Oh yes, we did. We wanted to show this off.
Yes.
It's all you.
It's all me.
It's all you.
Last week, we'd been out of town.
We were down in Oklahoma.
We were down in Oklahoma.
And it was cold down there. Oh my God, it was cold.
It
that
was
weekend.
so freezing meeting y'all. And we got back and they had delivered a package to us.
And it was covered in snow.
And it was covered in snow. And we had Muscles and her husband on the show, Permission Pythons. And as a beautiful thank you, we got this charcuterie board as a thank you from them.
Yeah.
I'm blown away, y'all.
Yeah.
And it's got all the goodies that go with it, the knives and everything. Blown away. Because I do love me some cheeses and goodies.
So now you know what people get us for being on our show. So now you think about.
You're so bad. I wanted to show that off though because that was just the sweetest thing ever. Yeah. I love it.
If you want to build a hatchling rack and send it up here, I mean, of course we'll take it. We won't let it get covered in snow. I'll bring it on inside and. I'm just messing with y'all.
Never ever would I expect.
But it was an amazing gesture.
Amazing gesture. And we're just so thankful that y'all agreed to this, that we should be sending y'all thank you gifts.
Right. Yeah.
For putting up with this.
Because, earlier I was talking about, oh, look, my ginger. Shep is in.
Your love.
Shep, I heard you found some interesting items today while you were inspecting a house. So if you want to elaborate on it, the chat's yours. Angie was telling me, and it sounds like
there was pictures involved.
You had your hands full, but
there was pictures involved, but. I wanted to show that off.
Are you guys do you have some pairings going on right now, or is there some snakes that you would like to show off? And if so, I'm going to give you a second because I'm going to run our commercials after I get this pop up off the screen. Okay.
Oh.
If you guys want to show off some snakes, I'll go ahead and run our commercials real quick. And then when we come back on, if you guys have some snakes, we can show off some snakes. If you guys don't want to show off anything, that's fine. I mean, I have no problem sitting here staring at Sam. He's a beautiful man. I was just to say, I love that beard. It's nicely, groomed up and it's blonde like mine is.
Yeah. Oh, I love
I can tell he's a blonde. But we'll go ahead and run our commercials real quick and we'll come on back. All right. Huge shout out to our sponsors. If you're looking for, and I'm sorry, Carissa, but I'm going to say it. If you're looking for the best PVC enclosures on the market, because Carissa doesn't have them on the market. So if you're looking for the best PVC enclosure on the market, make sure you guys go over to Recoil Reptiles. Use Celtic 10 at checkout. You get 10% off it. It's just not enclosures. They have a website. They have thermostats. They got hides. They have a whole wide variety of stuff. If you want to build your own enclosure, they have the stuff for you to build your enclosure.
That's right.
If you need shed testing, make sure you go check out Charlie with Gray Rider Reptiles. Again, use Celtic 10 there. Get 10% off your shed testing. During the commercial, it shows everything that he tests for. If you're needing the best cocoa block around, go check out Cocoa Dude. You'll find a distributor on his website. You'll find a distributor local to you where you can get your cocoa from. He sells cocoa to go and the chipper. The chipper comes in several different sizes, the bigger chunks to the smaller chunks. So go check out Cocoa Dude. And if you're shipping snakes or you're receiving a snake from us, we use and only use Ship Your Reptiles. They are the OGs of the reptile shipping business. They have the best customer service. They have the best interaction with FedEx. If there's issues with FedEx, they will directly contact FedEx. You don't have to worry about it.
He said ship testing.
What? Ship testing? Shep, I do my own testing on you. So make sure you go check them out. Also, as you all know, we run an episode sponsor every week. And this week we have Pip Stalkers, and we're going to run their commercial real quick. So if you're looking at hypo and krypton stuff, go over to Pip Stalkers. I said krypton, cryptic. They were cryptic. Hypo and cryptic.
Hypo and cryptic.
All right.
You always catch
It's
me
all
right
you.
in the middle of jamming. I don't know why you cut my music off. It's beyond me.
Well, because I know if it goes any longer, you might be up on the table, start dancing. So I got to cut it.
Somebody might. Just saying.
So did we find snakes we want to show off?
Yes. Yeah. But first, I want to show off my Cholo socks.
Your Chomo socks.
Cholo. She's got some real tall tube stuff on right now.
And Crocs, by the way.
You got Crocs on too.
Crocs.
Are they purple?
So this little guy here, I'll show him off. Whoop, this way,
Okay,
this way.
Can we guess what it is?
We should put full screen there.
Oh, hold on. Let me get you on full screen real quick. All right.
Oh,
There
sure.
we go.
Go.
Okay. Mojave.
No.
Okay. It's got lace. It's got.
You can see that up the sides.
Yeah. So what? But I say Mojave. It's not Mojave.
Show the head.
Is
I'll
it?
try. Oh, come on. No. No, come on.
Is that cryptic or krypton?
Okay, I'll just tell you because this is so much fun. This is a pastel lesser lace spot nose. That's right.
Holy shit! So he's packed. Male or female?
Male.
Male.
Holdback?
Yes.
Nice.
His mom sold to us as a pos lace, and she proved out to be lace.
But you can
Awesome.
see the lace. I mean, no
Yeah,
doubt you can see the
it's
lace
coming
in
up the
it.
side. Yeah.
Yep.
And he looks almost like xanthic. He's real light.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. So that's, you said lesser, right?
Yeah.
Yes, pastel lesser spot nose lace.
Okay. So we have a butter lace that, I mean, doesn't look anything. Now, of course, it doesn't have spot nose in it. But yeah, it doesn't look anything. Ours, the alien heads are closed off. You know, they don't have the keyholes. So awesome. Beautiful looking snake.
That is his baby. And that snake is such a hold me baby. He wants to be held all the time. He's very
Now, did you guys produce that?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. It's exciting. It still feels weird that this is my life sometimes.
Yeah. Kurtwood said hashtag Team Lace. Kurtwood works a lot of lace. He's got a lot of lace. It makes beautiful lace stuff. So
We love it. We were so excited that she proved out for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you did. How many egg clutch was that?
Let me look at 7.
Okay.
7 eggs.
And how many had lace?
3. 3 for sure, and then 1 pos because it was a bell.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So upstate New York, welcome. We thought maybe you were to be the replay crew this week, but you made it in. Welcome, brother. So awesome. Anything else you guys want to show?
Show that.
And we got a bunch of secrets.
I know.
That's
okay though. That's all right. Everybody's entitled.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled.
This is the one we got from Amos. Oh, maybe. Oh, come on, little guy. He's very shy.
Oh, yeah.
I am struggling writing the struggle bus.
I know it's so hard to get them up in front of that camera and to pop on through.
Do you want to put it
It's backwards? Like my brain keeps telling me to go the wrong way.
There we go.
Now, what is this again?
He is hold on. A hypo hurricane lesser het rainbow.
100%.
Okay. And that's from Amos, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, and we got him a little girlfriend from Trophy Exotics.
Nice. Goff's Reptile. Casey, welcome. Thank you for stopping in.
All right.
Yeah. Rainbow is one of the genes we have not gotten into. I mean, there's a lot of, there's so many genes out there, so many recessives out there, that there's a lot that we have not gotten into. We've seen some rainbow stuff in person, and it's gorgeous. We have not gotten into it. Stranger's another one we haven't gotten into. Want to get into Stranger.
We've seen zebra in person.
Yeah, I've seen zebra in person. Seen
cantaloupe,
mandarin, all in person. Beautiful
stuff.
Yeah. So, but we work. I don't want to say we work a small recessive. Our recessive projects are usually just 2 or 3 animals. Instead of having a large set, we'll say like pied. Pied's probably our biggest recessive project, but like our pied project, we'll say we have 5 animals. Clowns, we have 5 animals. Instead of 20 to 30 per project. It's a smaller amount, smaller number. So of course our odds won't be as high as ones that and we'll go back to pip stalkers, the hypo, so much of their stuff is hypo that, that's their main project. And we kind of take smaller chunks of projects and work those. So I just saw David come in.
Yes.
DSC Reptiles. Welcome, David.
Ginger Ninja.
What is Shep? Trophy Exotics. I used to dance there under the name Ginger Ninja. oh, Shep. I thought I'd
Did you
seen
recognize?
Yeah.
Did you recognize
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. I knew the face. He used to give me those eyes. The way he looks in his profile picture,
Right.
he used to look at me as I was
like that.
as I was throwing him money.
Yeah.
But he would kind of be bent over, looking over his shoulder at me like
the come
that.
hither.
Yeah. So yeah. So, but he is a true redhead. If you guys were wondering, he is true redhead. So Sam and we're both blondes. Shep is true redhead. So. All right. What else we want to talk about? Next show is March, you said?
Yes.
Next show is in March in Oklahoma City. It's the Show Me Reptile Show. What I don't know exactly the full title of it. It used to be Show Me Snakes. Now it's like Show Me Reptiles.
They've got a whole. Everybody's changing stuff up. Now, are you guys? I know you're not. You say you're vending close to home, but do you intend on hitting?
Don't keep talking, Miss Donahue.
Do you intend on hitting like any of the big shows just to go hang out, like mingle, hit network, any of those things? Tinley.
I don't know if we're gonna get to do it this year. We've been wanting to go, but just it hasn't worked out. But it is something that we would like to do. It's just we're not sure when that's gonna happen yet.
Okay. Well, if you guys are free in April, we'll be down in Dallas. We'll be vending that show in the Arlington. I call it Arlington, even though it's moved to Dallas because people know of it as Arlington.
Yeah.
We'll be vending that show in April, along with TER.
Side by side with TER.
And, along with Recoil Reptiles and hopefully D&T.
Well,
apparently there's some issues in the Dallas area with
the larger
snakes. So we don't know if D&T will be there or not. But yes. So if you get out of the house in April and get down to Dallas, please stop by the booth. And if you guys want to use our booth as a little home base type thing and drop stuff off, and we'll have chairs and everything to rest your feet. So you're more than welcome to do that. And that's anybody in the chat. If you guys are there in Dallas and you guys want to stop by and drop off packages, and the only thing, don't drop off your kids.
No.
I'm not a babysitter. My kids are out of the house and I want to keep it that way.
Drop off any snakes, any purchases like that. Don't drop off your kids. You're so funny. Oh my God.
Let's see. Blaker says Texas show this weekend, Conroe Herp show 27th and 28th.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So
how
far are you guys
in
from
that area?
Conroe? Is Conroe near Houston? It's near Houston. So you guys are that's quite a distance from you guys. Because you guys are what, about 3 hours to Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay. So and then another couple hours down to Houston. So yeah, that'd be quite a trip for you guys.
Okay.
Ashley said ruined my plans about dropping off the kids, right?
Yeah.
Now you can drop off Brody. You're fine dropping off the dogs. We'll watch as long as they're in a stroller.
Brody has to have his stroller.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're not a babysitter, does that mean can't come hang out? No, Shep, you can hang out. I know you're over 21, and that's a perfect age for me. Hey, he's beautiful. But
That's my
Dawn, are you still here?
That's
you're
my little
beautiful
brother.
too.
That's my little brother.
I know, but he is beautiful. I told you he gave me those eyes. But you know what? Dawn's giving me those eyes too.
I know. Don D's your number one.
Oh my gosh, Don D.
Don D.
Ooh, have you seen that man? Have you guys seen Don? He's beautiful. Yeah, his skin's so soft. He smells good.
Oh my God.
I've never met.
I think my lips were rougher than his neck when I kissed it.
What was that?
Yeah,
was that
I mean, you know, my lips should be soft, but his neck skin was so soft.
Oh,
Had a good smell. I mean, just. Yeah.
I've got to get busy on the next installment of the how Don D and how Father Don and and Geoffrey met. Yeah. But I'm telling you, Juicy G has got other plans.
So Blaker says Conroe's 3 hours south of Dallas.
Okay.
So yeah, that's quite a ways for you guys. 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kurtwood's heading backstage for his show. So y'all don't forget after this show is over, because you know we're old and we go to bed.
Make sure you guys go over to Kurtwood.
Go over to Kurtwood's.
And Little Feeding.
I'll be in there just saying hey before I pass out from needing sleep.
Now you guys have. I found your guys' Instagram.
You stalked them, is what you mean?
Of course, I stalked them. Well, I stalked Sam. Sorry, Carissa, but I stalked your husband.
My Instagram?
Well, I mean, the Bohemian.
The Bohemian.
Instagram, but I was stalking you. I was using this show
surreptitiously.
Yeah, to circumvent getting to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, Carissa?
Nephew.
That I'm after your.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want you coming after me. I mean, I will return them to you. I promise.
You do you.
I love it. I love it. I love
Nephew,
it.
thank you. Thank you so much.
You're the best.
Cleaning snake poop and listening. It seems like that's what all of us do, is clean snake poop and listen to lives.
Clean snake poop and listen.
I know it's Don's D voice that gets you, Jeff. I tell you what, it's more than his voice. Woo, it's more than his voice. Okay, so you guys have Instagram, Bohemian Exotics.
Yes.
You guys have Morph Market. You guys have like 25 animals, I believe, listed right now.
Yeah.
Is Morph Market working out for you guys this year?
No, I literally just started and I've had many inquiries. I've had yet to have one go through. I've been ghosted several times. And at one point, which was my favorite, I had someone offer me a trade for a puppy, which is awesome, except for I'm not looking for one.
Yeah. Morph Market is very up and down. I think we have clutches 1 through 5 on there.
Initially, we had pretty good luck.
The first couple of years that we sold all of our snakes off of Morph Market.
The last 2 years, maybe 3.
And I'm not saying anything bad about Morph Market.
It's been horrible.
A lot of it is the industry right now.
Right. The economy.
But we're selling at shows and we're selling off of social media. Yeah. That's how we're selling most of our snakes right now.
TikTok has been a really big one for people in
Yeah.
making inquiries for
Yeah.
snakes.
Now, but I did notice that you guys do not have TikTok.
I don't.
Is there a chance that you guys might start TikTok?
I wasn't planning on starting TikTok because I felt like I was too old for a TikTok. Yeah.
We have TikTok. If anybody's too old for TikTok,
Yeah.
but we have a TikTok.
Yeah. Any of those social media sites that can get you out there, get your products pushed, get your name pushed.
Yeah.
And that's the way we look at it.
Yeah.
You're not the first one that I've heard say that TikTok has helped them make sales. And so it sounds like maybe that's something I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did notice you guys do not have YouTube.
We're talking about it.
It is in the works. We're planning on it. There's a plan.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good. Awesome.
Good.
Make sure when you guys do start, and if we're live, make sure you get in here and drop your links so we can all get subscribed to it.
So everybody can get subscribed.
So as you guys all know, our chat is your chat. You all drop your own links. There's pretty much nothing sacred in our chat.
No,
I mean, be respectful towards one another, but have fun, joke around if you need to. Drop y'all's links.
We're here to help everybody to get themselves out there and get yourselves known and get your snakes purchased, get your name out there, get people to know who you are. And
because I mean that's why we do breed. We breed so we can sell the snakes.
Yeah.
And there's so many breeders out there that you coming on and dropping your link on here and you get a sell. I mean, you guys work different stuff than we work.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all you guys, you guys work. We might have some interaction with some projects and that, but you guys all work your own stuff. And if someone likes your stuff and they find you through us or vice versa,
you know what?
That's what it's about.
Even if they're working some of the same stuff we are, they may have different genetics in theirs that we don't.
Right,
and if
absolutely.
I can steer somebody towards them that they have what they need, I'm happy.
Right.
I'm happy to do it.
Right.
So
hey. And I know Kyle and Ashley and you guys are starting to sell. You guys are starting to sell some of the older breeders off. Some of this, if you guys are looking at getting into some breeder size females or males, we only have a few that we're selling off. But hit these guys up. See what they have.
Absolutely.
So if you're brand new into this and you guys want to test the waters, and you want to find a 1 or 2 gene animal to start off with, get with these guys and see what they have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I never, and that's been our thing from the beginning. We love helping other people in the community. We love pushing people in the right direction, and we've never ever regretted it. Up until a certain point, there have been a couple of times that we have.
Look, okay, but we're not getting into it, but okay.
Let me go where I'm going.
Okay, but don't.
I'm not. You just let me. Now he's gotten
Sam, come save me.
We're always gonna help other people get where they need to go, and if y'all need anything, you let us know.
Yep.
That's where I was going.
Okay.
Don't stop me mid-sentence and then get me off.
I just Judy chop you.
No, what you're going to get is a pop knot on your head that's going to last a lifetime.
I got to go to bed after this. I don't know if I feel safe now.
You probably shouldn't.
I sleep with one eye open.
on kryptonite at home. He is like deathly allergic to cats and decided one day that we needed this cute little floppy animal in our garage. And we then had to get an EpiPen.
Oh no.
You so? So, but
we brought a cat in because of the rats. Not that we have rats running around, but if one gets out and we can't catch it,
right,
that cat is down there and catches it for us in a heartbeat.
She really does.
And that's why we brought a cat in.
Yeah.
And she's caught a couple rats that we just could not catch. You know, you're chasing them around. They're right there. You go to grab them, and they run, and she's right there, and she grabs them. And if it's a breeder rat, and it's too big for her, she'll actually corner it and keep it in the corner for us to get over there to catch it. So,
that's cool.
Yeah. So it's awesome. So Kevin's past his bedtime. He's going night.
You know what?
Good night, Kevin.
Isn't it like 10 o'clock?
Yeah, out on the East Coast. Yeah, because it's almost 9 o'clock here. So
yeah.
I know you guys probably need to get to bed. There's probably some more stuff you guys need to do in the snake room.
Figure out where to point my finger.
So during the week we're usually in bed by 8 o'clock. So this is our late night.
This is our late night.
And when we sign off and say good bed, we head straight to bed. So
we do.
But we appreciate you guys coming on.
We do.
Your links are down in the description. Your Instagram link. When you get TikTok, let us know. When you get YouTube, let us know, and we'll get that all out there. What am I seeing? D-Rod.
Because D-Rod just came in.
D-Rod's in.
D-Rod's in.
All right, D-Rod. There he is. Love you, D-Rod.
We do love you.
You can either call him D-Rod or U-Turn. He answers to both. So, but that's another story why he gets called U-Turn. It has something about being bald and doing U-turns in the bed. And that's as far as I'm going to say. But that's, so they call him U-Turn. All right. So thank you again so much for being on with us. Again, it was great meeting you guys down in Oklahoma. I know it's not going to be the last time we get to meet up face to face and get to hang out. Hopefully next time we get to hang out a little bit. It was so fucking cold there though that after we were in the car and we were either going to get something to eat or we were back at the hotel. So hopefully next time it's warmer, we get to hang out and catch some dinner together or something like that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to tell them good night?
Yes.
No. Carissa and Sam.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not going to cut you off. Go ahead. I won't stop you, I promise.
We're going to put you back.
Look, I'm not going to stop you, okay? You go ahead and tell them good night, and then we'll come back.
Picking on her.
I'm already in the doghouse. I might as well get a little deeper into it. It's not you. It's your turn.
No, it's not. You just go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, just put everybody backstage and I'll tell everybody good night.
No, go ahead, baby. Look, don't you get all saucy on me now.
Too late. It's too late.
Go ahead, baby. Seriously, go ahead.
Okay. We're going to put you backstage and we'll tell everybody good night and we'll be back with you in just a minute.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Oh, goodness sakes. I hate those darn pop-ups.
I know.
Ooh.
What the heck? Okay, it's all you.
Right. Oh my gosh. Y'all, every week you come out, you support, you show us so much love, and we cannot tell you how much we appreciate y'all. I so much love from you guys. I can't even tell you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing so much love. I love you guys. We'll be right here doing what we love, loving what we do. Y'all keep chasing your dream.
Good night, all.